Anti-discrimination students movement launched a joint program to implement July Revolution Declaration, urged government to take action. Student organizations divided on Daksu election roadmap. VC says voting after committee's review. Road accidents increased in 2024, claims Passenger Welfare Association, blames lack of accountability. Hello and welcome to the News 24 English Bulletin. This is Sarah Mehzabin. Those were headlines. Now the details. The Anti-Discrimination Student Movement and Jatiyo Nagorik Committee will hold various programs, including a country-wide public outreach from January 6 to 11 in support of the July Movement's declaration. They announced this at a joint press conference in the capital's Bangla Motor. The student leaders criticized the government's lack of action on the declaration, demanding it by January 15 or they will launch further protest. Dhaka University Vice-Chancellor Dr. Niaz Ahmed Khan announced that the Daksu election will be held after reviewing recommendations from a special committee. Speaking during an admission test inspection, he said the committee will consult stakeholders before submitting suggestions. The university administration aims to organize a festive and inclusive election based on the recommendations. Victims have expressed frustration over the ongoing cases under the Cybersecurity Act, with over 800 cases still unresolved. At a discussion in Dhaka, they highlighted flaws in the draft of the 2024 Cybersecurity Ordinance. Photojournalist Shahidul Alam called for transparency and public consultation in the law's creation, while senior lawyer Sarah Hussain criticized the use of colonial-era language and non-negotiable clauses on religious offences in the proposed law. Jamaat Islami Amir Dr. Shafiqur Rahman criticized those who promised to restore independence in 47 and 71, saying they failed to deliver. Speaking at a workers' conference in Kushtia, he accused the Awami League of exploiting the nation under the guise of ideals, committing mass killings and looting national assets. He also condemned the theft of intellectual property, emphasizing the betrayal of promises made for the country's progress. Road accidents killed 8,543 and injured 12,608 in 2024, a 1.54% rise from 2023, according to the Bangladesh Passenger Welfare Association. At a press conference in Dhaka, the group termed these incidents structural killings due to poor governance and accountability. They urged stricter safety measures, including digital speed monitoring, to reduce crashes, especially in foggy conditions. The association also criticized the underreporting of accidents by previous administrations. A mild cold wave is sweeping 13 districts, with dense fog disrupting transportation and daily life. The lowest temperature, 9.4 degrees Celsius, was recorded in Tetulia. Low-income workers are struggling as cold-related illnesses rise, especially among children and the elderly. Hospitals report an increase in patients. Authorities predict rainfall later this week and warn of more cold waves this month. Citizens are urged to take precautions against the weather. Bangladesh's banking sector faces over 2.75 trillion in loan defaults, with 2.34 trillion borrowed by 760 bank directors. Authorities are now targeting the top 10 industrial groups to recover funds. Independent directors and receivers have been appointed, but businesses warn this approach may hurt operations. Economists stressed the need to protect industries to sustain employment and stabilize the country amid declining investment and imports. Sergey Salom, chief organizer of the Jatiyo Nagorik Committee, stated that India's hegemony is established not just in politics and culture but in every sector of the country. Speaking at a roundtable organized by the Islamic Movement Bangladesh's Chittagong branch, Alom emphasized the need for national unity to resist India's dominance, solve regional issues in Chittagong and establish a welfare state free from discrimination. Leaders vowed to confront all conspiracies. The first phase of the Ijtema will begin on January 31, announced Maulana Mamunul Haq, General Secretary of Bangladesh Khilafat Majlis, during a press conference in Kakrail on Saturday. Speakers also demanded the arrest and trial of those involved in the December 17 attack and brutal killings at Tongi ground, attributing the incident to anti-national forces. They announced protest on January 10 and an ulama conference on January 25. Colleagues, loved ones and family bid a sorrowful farewell to actress Anshona Rahman at the FDC on Saturday morning. The legendary actress, who had been part of the film industry for over 4 decades, was mourned by her longtime colleagues. After the funeral prayer at FDC, her body was taken to Channel I for tribute before being laid to rest at Bonani Graveyard. Before ending the bulletin, let's recap the headlines. Anti-discrimination students movement launched a joint program to implement July Revolution Declaration, urged government to take action. Student organizations divided on Daksu election roadmap, VC says voting after committee's review. Road accidents increased in 2024, claims Passenger Welfare Association, blames lack of accountability. That's all from the newsroom today. Thank you for watching News 24. Stay with us.